Okay, going live on Facebook soon. I hope.
Well, it says on here, meeting is streaming live on Facebook.
That's what
Oh,
it
good.
says.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, but I'm crooked and I don't like being crooked.
Mm.
Let's have to figure out how to straighten me out.
Straight. There you go.
Now I gotta move you over a bit. There. Ha-ha! Holy man. Okay, now I'm just gonna pop over to Facebook.
I don't recognize that hostess code. Is that for next month?
No, that's my everyday hostess code.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't for that's okay. Got it.
This is not for you.
Okay.
I'll just remove that.
Well, I just
That's
want to
for
make sure I
my-
didn't screw up in my ordering what I did.
No, you did it right.
Okay.
It's just that it's my Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday one.
Ah,
Hey, who's all here? Oh, we should all be here. Let's see. We have Penny and Louise and Marg and Valerie and Carmen and Donna and Janet is incognito. Me, probably not going to get Betty, and Shirley is going to watch on Facebook. So I kind of have to keep an eye if there's any comments, if she can. Okay. Hi.
Hi, Glenda.
Hi.
Talk about having some issues, I'll tell you. Okay, so how's everybody been?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Want to know what happened to me at 5 minutes to 1?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
I dropped my entire container of tea on the floor at
Oh,
my feet, sitting at my craft desk.
oh.
So I wish there was more than just tea in here.
Well, at least you
You're
didn't drop
coming
it
around.
on your table.
Oh man, that's true. And the other day, was it Monday? Monday or Tuesday, can't remember which day it was. I was doing a card online and I used
Spritzer?
I used the timeless die. Like it's this big. I watched my video. I very clearly put it on the magnetic sheet, took the magnetic sheet and put it over there out of my way. When I went to clean up, it's gone. Can't find it. I had not put anything away. I put only the ink pads away, and then I count my dies, and there was one missing. Like, oh my God. I still haven't found it. No idea where it went.
Oh,
Do you
no.
have anything magnetic close by that it could have fallen and attached itself to?
Not that I have not checked. And once again, it had a little piece of tape on it because I was holding it in place. So it's taped itself to something, and I cannot figure what it's taped itself to.
Hmm.
Completely confused me. So I'm letting it go. It's the leaf. I can hand cut the leaf. It will show up, I'm sure. Okay, so we're going to do this card first. Seaside spray. Let me get the recipe in front of me so that I know what I'm talking about. Run the ink pad gently over it, and it catches on the waves.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Can you see?
Oh.
It gives them white caps. Who knew?
Slick.
Whoops. Got a little carried away with, we have a white streak, but that's okay.
I had a lot of streaks. I'm using the other side, screw it.
Choppy water.
Oh, you can do that. You can use the other side. Yeah, you have to be really gentle with it. You can't push. You just kind of have to let it glide. So I have another piece. I'll show you again. Where did I put it?
Well, that
My
worked out
dies are still in the package and they will be going back in the package after every card.
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
saying. Okay, so you just lightly start at the top, start off your paper, not on it, and just lightly, I've got it tilted up a bit at an angle, and I'm not pushing down at all. I'm just letting the weight of the ink pad grab the edges. Oops. If you have it straight, it eliminates those streaks. There we are.
Yep.
That'll do. Ain't perfect, but it'll do. And if you don't have white, it's not a big deal because it doesn't make a lot of difference. It's just, I wanted to show you a different technique.
Your streaks won't show anyways after you've got the other stuff on.
One would hope so.
Yeah.
You're right. There you
Oh.
go. Covered it up, most of it. Okay, so now you can put that piece onto your card base. As soon as I move my phone cord and get it out of my way. So did I die cut everybody's nested label piece? I can't remember. It was a while ago.
Thank you.
No,
It's very pretty.
no.
No,
Which
Well, I
is it?
think those that said they had it, I didn't do it.
Yeah,
so-
that's fine.
To do that, you need, let me get my dies here so I can show you which one. Okay, where are you dies?
Oh,
Don't tell me I lost them. I can't have lost them. Maybe I put them back. It's the second biggest one.
Okay, what?
Okay, here they are. So here they are. So this is the biggest one, and you use this one, the second biggest one. And the piece of cardstock that's like you got two pieces of white, it's the bigger of them, the little ones for the boat. And when you put this on, make sure your waves are up.
well, I think they should be down.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be the first time I did that.
Yeah, really.
Okay, and Kenny, when you're ready, let me know.
Oh, crooked.
Crooked's not good.
No, you're, and it's not just a bit crooked, it's crooked.
Okay, Janet says hi to everybody.
Hi, Janet.
Janet.
I'm going to. Oh, I don't like that. Pop up. Thank you. There we go. Now I can put the chat down there so I can keep an eye on it.
Okay. Well, I
Keep an
cut
eye
my
on all
piece.
you- Pardon
Is
me?
that what I did? I've cut my piece. Is that what you wanted me to
Yep.
tell you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And
Sure.
everybody has their blue piece on?
Yeah.
I got my blue piece on, I gotta cut the white one out.
Okay.
Be right back.
Let me know when you're finished. Because
Is
we
that-
got all the time in the world. Apparently my box is not arriving today either.
Oh! Keep getting us excited.
It says
No.
there's been delay due to conditions beyond their control,
Yeah,
Hmm.
which means they
Hmm.
haven't hired enough people to fill the gaps for all of these extra things that they've got shipped through now.
yeah.
Hmm. And then shall we glue down the stripes?
Yes.
Okay, I got my white piece out.
Okay, then you can put your stripes on, and you don't want it right in the middle. You want it kind of down in the lower third, but still covering the middle. Do you understand? Can you see?
So you know what I did this morning? I I had everything all nice and ready and organized. About 1:45, and all of a sudden I went, hang on, I didn't put the stamp set in there.
Oh,
And all I could come up with was the mountain one, and I knew that was wrong. I had to go looking for your email that told me to try to
oh, Lord.
In the meantime, I'm thumping my head going, what were you thinking, Carmen?
Okay, so when you've got all that done, you can put it to the side. And we're going to stamp 2 of the smaller, well, if you're going to put a sentiment on, put your sentiment on now, because that gives you an idea of where you want to stamp your boats. And on this one, I used Happy Birthday from Timeless Tulips, but this one I'm going to put a little note instead. I'm gonna try not to get out. I was watching videos on a Stampin' Up thing that's happening, and she was like this, and she was doing everything down here, so you couldn't see what, all you could see was her tips of her fingers. Like, oh my God. And you can't tell her to move because she's got like 6,000 people watching her, and she'll never see your comment. But you got the gist of the thing. Okay, so now you want to stamp 2 of the small sailboats.
Is that Night of Navy or black?
Black.
Okay.
And they're going to overlap a bit, but it doesn't matter because you're going to cover it with the big one anyways. Like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye.
I'm hoping next month we might be able to get together and do like a morning session and an afternoon, or an afternoon and an evening, so that there's 3 or 4 of us together.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We're
I
starting
miss
to
it.
open things again, so. You miss what?
I miss getting together.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
The Zoom is good, but it's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
Janet's keeping up.
Whether it's selling or not, it comes down to that.
Here, a
Does
man.
somebody have somebody talking in their background, or is the TV on or something?
Here, a man.
Not in my house. I'm all alone.
Not here.
That was my man.
Hi to Art.
With an H.
Pardon?
Heart with an H. Heart. He's my heart.
Aw.
And they've been confined for a month and a half. Okay, so stamp the big boat on the extra piece of Whisper White in basic black, memento stuff. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to color. the boat in Crumb Cake, the sails in Balmy Blue. And then I have light smoky slate to do the mast and the booms.
And this is of all 3 boats.
All 3 boats, yeah.
So can you repeat that, please?
The boats are Crumb Cake.
Okay.
The sails are Balmy Blue. And the masts and booms are light smoky slate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So now everybody's going to go dead quiet because we're coloring.
And my tongue is sticking out so I can concentrate.
Oh, good.
And I don't know much about boats, so what's a boom?
The bottom thing where the sail is.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what you get hit on the head with if you're not paying attention.
Ah,
Sometimes can push you right overboard. So you'll find out in my newsletter next week that Donna Powell, was the winner of the April draw.
Yay!
Yay.
Yes.
So she chose the little ladybug bundle.
Oh,
Yeah, as soon as that just tickles me pink, that little ladybug.
Good.
cute, isn't it?
All right, boats are done. Sales coming up. So has anybody got plans for the weekend?
Same stuff, gardening, crafting. Oh, the fair was here. Stampin' Up Fair.
Ah, yes, Saturday.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to join, just let me know and I'll send you an invite.
It was fun. There was lots of good tips and tricks.
And it's all free.
Yeah.
Better get that. Call from Ontario.
Hello, telephone.
Yes.
Is that you, Marg?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm
Let's
just going
try
to
it.
mute. I'm going to mute you. So when it's done, let me know.
Ah, technology, eh?
Through my pen.
When it's done, Marg, you could just like jump up and down or something. And I'll unmute you. Okay, you're back. Janet says she's staying home and making cards.
Whoops. Okay.
We're supposed to be washing our house, doing the spring cleaning.
Mm.
And we have to do it because we promised our grandson that we would, because he's coming to help.
Oh,
And
nice.
once you set things up with him,
Mm.
unless you want a catastrophe, you don't change your mind.
Mhm.
I don't know why I'm bothering to shade all these sails and stuff, because you're not gonna be able to see them when I get the other piece on anyways. How we doing?
Coming
Good.
forward.
Good.
Okay, take your time. I'm not going anywhere. I have a cup of tea to keep me occupied. Gardening, washing hoses. Too much work, Janet says. And housework is just too much work. Oh, yeah. I agree. But I finally got both of my bathrooms scrubbed. It's taken me 3 days to get it all done, but I'm getting it. Because, you know, it's one of those things that's not important.
Yeah, really.
Just gonna get dirty again.
It is.
It sure
Okay,
is.
I'm going to, while I'm here, I'm going to stamp my inside of my envelope. So this is what I did on the inside
Ooh.
and the envelope. I didn't color the envelope. Well, we were supposed to go camping this weekend, but that's not happening. Oops. Oh, well. Wrong one. But we are planning a trip to the cabin in 2 weeks. Oh, and we've moved the club dates
Okay.
to July and August.
I better do that in my calendar too, or I'll be showing up the wrong time.
Everybody said it worked for them, so we might as well spread it back out again.
Did you use the small boat for inside the car?
Yes, yes, I did. But you don't have to. We want to go up to the cabin and get it open before Ted gets called for his surgery.
Mm.
My son just got called for his surgery next week
Oh,
in Prince George.
wow.
Yeah. So hubby's wondering if he's going to have to go out because it's on his shoulder and he's by himself.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
That's what he was talking about.
Was he scheduled before this all happened?
He didn't have a date. He knew it was pretty quick, but he didn't have a date.
Ah,
It's a rotator cuff.
oh, yeah.
Prince George seems fairly ways up there for something like that. Is it a good hospital for that?
I've never been in it, so I wouldn't know.
Prince George is the biggest hospital of the north. It's the hub.
Mhm.
Yeah, I realize that because I lived in Fort St. John, but it was just,
Yeah.
I'm just surprised they would take somebody from down here, to Prince George.
No, he
No,
lives in
no, he
Mackenzie.
lives in-
Oh, there you go then.
I'd go there for surgery.
Yeah, I think I would too.
That's where my kids were born. And when they were born in 1980, Prince George had the highest incidence of births next to Calcutta, India.
It's the cold, Glenda. It's the cold.
Well, it's because it's the hospital for everywhere up there. They all
Yeah, I know.
come to Prince. Yes.
I had one, I was in Fort St. John and at least for having kids, you still went to the hospital there.
Yeah. Well, we lived in Summit Lake, so we were
Ah,
an hour away.
You just doubled the statistics too by having twins.
I did. And then 5.5 years ago, that's where Blake was born.
Ah,
But the hospital has severely changed since 1980.
Yeah.
Okay, so this piece
over
goes
time.
on dimensionals, put dimensionals at the top and the bottom so that when it sits over top of your stripy piece, the dimensionals aren't here, they're up and down.
ooh.
so did you put your stripy piece on dimensionals?
No,
Oh, okay.
And what about the bigger sailboat? That's on dimensionals, isn't it?
yes, it is. Yeah, once you cut it out.
Thank goodness for dyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love them.
I remember when I started making cards, there was no Big Shot, there was no dies, there was no embossing folders. Everything was fussy cut, and to emboss, we had to use a metal plate, a light box, and a stylus.
I still have a light box.
I
And a
finally
stylus.
got rid of mine.
I remember that.
The good old days.
Yeah.
I like the new ones for stuff like that.
Pardon me?
I really like the die cuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too. Although sometimes they get lost. And I can't wait for the new machine to come out because the magnetic plate is all magnetic. There isn't little dots. So we won't have the jumping dies anymore.
Oh, look at that. There is just dots on it. How about
Yep.
that? I didn't know that. So I picked up mine and just took a look at it.
Aha.
Will it be the same size? The plate? Do you
I'm
think?
hoping so. We have not had any information on it,
Right,
but I'm hoping so.
because we
I
could
did-
maybe,
Go ahead.
we could buy the plate,
Yes.
magnetic plate
Yeah.
separately perhaps.
Oh, the new catalog, ladies. Oh my God.
All right, right.
Well, I was going to offer to bring them to you today, but it's not here.
Hmm.
So I can't.
Everybody gonna do a drive-by? Just throw them through the window.
Oh, man, I tell you, I'm just going in to check again to see if there's any difference. I wait for you guys to catch up. I don't think UPS understands.
Oh, come on, don't you have your guys trained
Oh.
well by now?
Oh, now they're popping up and says, I'll give you feedback.
Oh,
Yeah, not. No, still says it's in Nanaimo. Your package has been delayed due to events beyond our control. We're adjusting delivery plans as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of parcels are late. Usually they're giving you a later date though, so that they got some play in there, at least from Amazon. But
Yes,
I
but this
ordered-
one's been in Nanaimo since Saturday. It left
Oh, wow.
Richmond Friday night.
Wow.
Maybe their drivers are sick or something.
Janet says, I remember all that, but still have my light box. Yeah, I finally got rid of mine. Well, I don't know. You would think when the pandemic hit and their deliveries increased, what would be the first thing they should do? Hire
Yep.
more people in their sorting places, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they have to be a distance apart, the sorting places might not be big enough.
Well, that's true.
I don't care. This is an important box.
That's the way I felt about my coffee on Friday. It was supposed to be here Friday and it didn't show up till Tuesday.
Oh my
I
God.
had run out of my brand.
Yeah.
Janet said my box is being quarantined. I remember one year I had my box delayed at the border. So I phoned UPS and I said, like, it's been there for like 4 days or something. Are you going to release it? And she said to me, ma'am, you know you can't import chocolate chips and pumpkin pies. I said, pardon me?
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
So I said, well, with all due respect, ma'am, get your head out of your ass and read the rest of the sentence that says cardstock. And thank you very much. I'll expect my parcel tomorrow. Like,
Wow.
how stupid can you be?
Jeez, that's funny.
Just seeing what your mind
It
wants. to
was,
see.
it was hilarious. Once I got my box.
Yeah.
So how are we doing?
I'm finished.
I'm putting Wink Costella on my sales for the big boat.
This here piece, was that supposed to be popped up too?
The big boat, yes. Well,
Oh,
mine is. Doesn't matter about yours.
No, this is the rectangle.
The label?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did that. I popped it at the top and the bottom.
okay.
Ta-da! Now I have to open my window because it's getting hot in here. Was talking about my MIA parcel. Oh, Janet even did the inside in an envelope. Way to go, Janet.
Mine's done too.
Yay! I'm putting my name on the back.
And where did you get your name tag, your name stamp?
I got it from Stamping Up way like 12 years ago when we used to sell them.
Well, I sure wish they'd bring them back.
Yeah. And I've been trying to find out where you can order them. And I don't even know where you can order them.
You can get stamps made up at Staples.
Oh,
can
can
you?
you?
Yeah.
You're a wealth of information. Thank you. Okay,
Okay,
1,
that's
2,
it for the
3.
next blue moon, until the next blue moon, though.
12.
I'm gonna have to put a sticky note on mine to add Wink Costella because I seem to have misplaced it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was supposed to order. I'm getting low on that.
Well, I haven't put the main order in yet, if you want me to add one.
I figured I'd be ordering again. after
Okay.
The,
We're sick people.
Okay, Janet says, I got mine before Stamping Up from Coombs Stamping Store. Got it years ago. I would think that Staples would be able to get them.
Well, Purity,
I remember that stamping store in Coombs. That was a long time ago. Was it called Stamp Farm or something?
I think so,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's a
Okay,
cute-
how we doing?
This is a cute, simple card. I like it.
yeah, I'm putting the inside.
Yeah, I really like the technique with the white stamp pad.
I do too.
It's fun.
Yeah,
I've got that down to order.
Just call me your enabler.
Yeah.
What was that, the embossing pad called?
The embossing folder,
I
Yeah.
see.
it's called, what was it, Louise?
High Seas.
High Seas,
Okay.
but it's retiring.
Oh,
So just let me go to the online store and see if it's still available.
Done. Yay.
Yay! It is, and it's on sale for $7.
oh, really?
Oh,
So if I was ordered with your order that you're putting in,
Yep.
can I just tell you today?
Yep,
And order one of those for me and I'll send you a e-transfer.
149577. Okay,
You can just shoot me an email later and I'll send the right amount.
it's really windy here. Is it windy there where you guys are?
Not bad. It is.
No.
no. It's a
No, just
breeze.
a breeze here.
It's fair blustery here.
Yeah,
Skies are gray.
must be coming up the inlet, hitting us first.
Donna,
Hmm?
$8.62.
Okay. I'll send that to you when we're done
Okay.
here.
Okay. Okay, is everybody done?
Yes.
Janet wants to know where the chocolate is.
I
Well,
think
I'm
Jan is
wow.
my twin.
I meant to bake, but it would be rude to eat in front of you, so
It's all Valerie's fault. She's our hostess. She's supposed
I
to provide
know,
the stuff.
sorry. I didn't deliver.
I thank you for that. Here you go. Which one would you like?
Oh,
Oh,
That's just being mean.
We
yeah.
have marshmallow hearts. We have Reese's peanut butter eggs. There's a dairy milk. We have a
Oh.
coffee crisp, a Kit Kat, or a marshmallow egg.
so who eats all this candy at your house?
I have one grandson that, well, the northern one can, but Cameron, when he comes to grandma's house, has a special bag, but he doesn't like the peanut butter ones, so. He said, Grandma, you eat it. No, thank you. I'll save it for the other one. And James comes in and goes to my chocolate cupboard and gets out the Purdy's sugar-free hedgehogs.
Oh.
And so they're right beside the other chocolate. So they do have their chocolate when they come.
Okay.
But I got, what was it? 6 or 8 boxes at Christmas time when Karen did her Purdy's order.
Yeah.
And I'm down to 1
Oh,
because our son who lives here also comes in and gets. Okay, so we'll do the green one next.
Oh my. Lots of
Fancy
little pieces.
folding.
A lot of pieces.
Yes, there is. So you need 4 of these. 4 of these. you need 4 white pieces. Ah, new scheduled delivery date. Yuck. When now? Thursday. Do we believe them?
No.
I don't
No.
know.
Did you say 4 or 2?
Yeah, I
I
got two.
only,
Oh,
I
2,
only have
sorry.
2.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
2. No,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have 2 kits here
Oh,
Okay.
because I was planning on doing the videos and then I just ran out of time. So then I would have had to make another one. Okay, and then a green piece and a white piece, and this green piece that's all foldy. Then you have a white piece that says LH in the corner,
Yeah.
and one of those.
Yeah.
Hang on. And one of those. And one of those. One of those. And one of those. Envelope.
Oh. I couldn't tell where it was from here.
Envelope.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside piece. Card base. Like this. This is going to layer underneath your designer paper. Like that.
What is
This one that says LH, we're going to, I guess I could show you the card. We're going to stamp the lighthouse on that one. Now, these. Some of you I did it for and some of you I didn't. So if you have the stitched rectangles and you need to do it, count from the center. 1, 2, 3, you're going to use 4 and 5. 4 does the green one. No. 5 does the green one, 4 does the white one.
Sorry, where am I counting from?
The center.
Okay.
So number 4 is for your white, that's the smaller one. And number 5 is for the green, that's the bigger one.
Oh,
Those are
okay,
going-
I'm confused.
I got
Okay.
to my white piece, inside piece of haircut.
So the white one is on the one, I have one that says RECT. That would be
Rectangle.
rectangle.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So any of you that need to get these cut out, cut them out now.
You did mine, thank you.
Oh, I'm so upset about my box.
When is it delivered now? I missed that.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad then.
Well, except that it's been in Nanaimo since Friday night.
Yeah, well,
But
that's
apparently it must
good.
have got shoved into the back of something, like the
Yeah.
back of the warehouse.
Mm.
So layer your designer paper on, oh,
No, we're not
Before
finished cutting. If you tell us now, we're gonna have to ask you to repeat it anyway.
okay. I was wrong anyways.
Oh.
Janet wants a Kit Kat. I'll email it to you, Janet. The
Calorie
diet version.
free.
Calorie free is a good thing.
Yeah. That side of the paper is really pretty.
The
Okay,
black and white, the black and gray one.
Yeah.
Yep.
okay. I've
This
got
is my
rec-
favorite. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I've got my rectangles cut out now.
Okay, so we're going to sponge
Uh-oh.
these. I know, sponging these two little little squares or rectangles or whatever they are. And this one. And this one. And then your
Bad.
inside one, if you want to do your inside one. And I'm sponging with soft suede all the way around the outside.
There was no mention of sponges.
Sorry, you don't have to. This is just a, if you want to.
No, I will, but it's just I have to go find them. I have to remember where they are.
Yeah, finding things is tough sometimes.
All right, we'll wait.
I think the dog ate it.
Dog ate my homework.
I had a bunch of them out the other day because I gave some to my granddaughter.
Aha.
She wanted to work with some chalks that I used to use.
Nice.
That is the stitch piece, right, with the,
Yes. And this is the inside piece.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
collection. That's an inside piece.
Our next door neighbor has a huge ornamental broom bush. And it just sets me off terribly.
People actually have ornamental broom.
Yes, yeah, they used to have a whole swath of them along the highway. On the way to Nanaimo. And when they were in bloom, I had to close off the recycled air in the car. Because I couldn't breathe after I inhaled it. That's really bad. And yet the Scotch broom doesn't bother me.
Oh, really?
Weird.
All right, so inside piece, little squares, rectangle. Was there something else that we did?
The big one, the big
Okay.
designer paper.
Okay.
Then you can layer your designer paper onto the coordinating white cardstock pieces.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, all right.
So you might get your catalogs before the end of the month. If they show up at some point.
Yeah.
Was that both of your parcels, Glenda, delayed or just the one?
All of them.
All of them? Mhm.
I have 4
Oh,
sitting in there. 2 catalogs, my new order and a customer order.
do we put the squares on the white squares?
Yes. Better move that. I'm going to stick my arm in it. Oh, for goodness. Lord.
So I got a message through Facebook from somebody that we all know, but I'm not going to say her name because I'm going to say something mean about her. Nothing to do with Stampin' Up though, just a person in the community.
Yeah.
And she's having a moan about the fact that paper carriers for the AV News are no longer going to be given plastic bags to put the newspapers in, and now they have to handle the newspapers, which they would have done anyway, I don't know. And then put them in people's mailboxes. So people are going to be touching these newspapers that other people have touched. And we've all been doing so well on COVID, and now they're going to do this to us. And so it's all going to go for naught.
Okay, and why is she sending this to you?
I don't know. She sends us random things sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So I said, well, you just wash your hands after you've read the newspaper, right?
Or leave it outside for 3 days.
I don't know. Okay, and then the mounted squares are now put on the green one?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Next, we're going to stamp the lighthouse. Is everybody ready to go on?
We'll be in a second.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
if,
I'm good.
when I ask that question and you're not, just say no.
I'm
I
good.
will go down.
I just
Totally stamping it.
don't know where my stamps are anymore. Okay, here they are.
So on the white one that says LH for lighthouse,
And
stamp your lighthouse in soft suede.
Thank you.
Oh,
oh,
after you ink it completely, because apparently I didn't.
and for those of you that may not have heard, Don Clark, I think his name was.
Yeah.
Pardon? Yeah, he passed away from complications of COVID.
How's Claire doing though?
I haven't spoken with her. I don't know.
'Cause she apparently had it as well.
Oh,
just
she
didn't
had
have-
it, but she got well right away. I mean, she was
Okay.
out socializing with people and everything, but
Oh.
yeah.
He was born in my hometown.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember reading the obituary. It's really a shame. That was the other thing the person mentioned. She said, well, I don't know if this is true. It just might be a rumor, but I've heard that there was somebody here in Port Alberni who died of COVID.
But he didn't die here.
No, I know.
Some people just want a bitch.
Some people
Apparently.
want to fear monger.
That
They
too.
enjoy being, bad news bearers.
Don't need that in my life.
No,
No.
really pretty. So I just kind of cut her off short and didn't want to know. So are we cutting this out?
Cut out your lighthouse.
Yeah.
Put your die back where it came from so you don't lose it. Too late. Okay, so then we're going to stamp. Oh, you know what I didn't give you? Oh, no. I didn't give you a piece of white to stamp your sentiment on.
Oh, okay. I have that.
I think
Because
most of us have white.
if you haven't already put this piece on this, that's where that was supposed to come from.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Oh, apparently I missed that.
so we need that die with that shape.
Yeah, but it's in the dies.
Yeah, it's in that set.
It's
Is it?
part of the sailing dies. Yep.
Oh, yeah, so it is.
Okay.
Okay, then you can die cut that out. Okay, Janet, your what has never come in a plastic bag? Oh, her newspaper. Ah. I got it. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I get there. We don't get a newspaper. We haven't had newspaper delivery in about 10 years.
We get ours from a box at the bottom of the hill. He
Yeah.
used to come around and deliver them, but he's elderly, so he stopped doing that, and we just go for a walk and pick up our paper.
Yeah, they put it out on Josephine Street by the mailbox, but by the time we get out there, they're all gone.
Oh. No, there's
Okay.
lots of places you can get them, but they don't all have the flyers. I
Yeah.
do like the advertising flyers to know what's going on, and
So I'm sponging around my lighthouse, and then I'm going to sponge around the sentiment.
paper for the sentiment. Yes.
And then the birdies get stamped up in the top right corner of your stitched white piece.
What color did you use for the sentiment?
Everything is soft suede.
Oh. I look from here, it looks blue.
No, it's soft suede.
Okay.
And then on the inside, this is what I did.
Pretty.
Okay, then, you used dimensionals for the lighthouse?
Yes,
You haven't done that yet. Never mind, I'll shut up.
that's okay. If you're at that point, go ahead. I was watching a show the other day and they were reading a map. And he said, and then you go this way. And she said, that's east. And he said, no, it's west. And she said, no, it's east. He said, well, east is left and west is right. And she said, yeah, but your map's upside down.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, so this is really gross, but I just discovered Dr. Pimple Popper.
What?
Okay.
Have
Is that
have
a
you
show?
heard about Dr. Pimple Popper?
No, is that a show?
It is.
Oh.
The reason I only just heard about it is because it's on TLC, and TLC is on free preview right now.
Oh, yeah.
Never seen it, heard of it. It's a woman she's a dermatologist, and she filmed herself popping people's pimples, and
Oh, my
Yes,
God.
but it's not just pimples. There's a
No.
lot of growths and stuff.
yeah, blackheads, whiteheads,
No, there's
Um,
like, there's all kinds of other stuff.
yeah, lymphomas.
Yeah.
Cysts, all kinds of things, and the stuff that comes out of people's bodies. Ugh.
Oh, my God. End of conversation. Gross me out. Okay, white piece layer onto old olive stitched piece. Oh, better go over to Facebook. There's Shirley's. What?
Oh, there's the bird.
Where did it go? Did it stop streaming? Nope, says it's live on Facebook. Oh, there it is. It came back.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay,
Oh, I need to do some singing,
sponging.
sponging, yeah. Okay. I
And
think I
are
have
we-
everything.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Are we popping the lighthouse?
The lighthouse is popped and the sentiment is popped on this side, but sits flat on the lighthouse on that
Okay.
side.
Okay,
Great,
that
thank
makes
you.
sense.
But don't put this on yet, onto your card.
Yeah.
You can assemble this whole thing and you can put these pieces on to that flappy thing.
nothing. Where the-
I've got old eyeballs. I can hardly see which way the writing is on those little squares. Gotta break down and put glasses on.
Aw. One of our neighbors is completely redoing their backyard. And I want to go over there and see what they're doing. I'm nosy.
Mm,
Because they've got landscapers in there and they've been working on it for, I think this is week 3 now.
Wow. That's gonna cost them a bit.
Yep. They're the new ones. I haven't even met those people yet because they're never out. When I'm out, apparently they spend a lot of time in their backyard. My lighthouse was crooked. It was blowing in the wind.
That's not a good sign for a lighthouse.
No.
Oh, right, I have to do the lighthouse sponge too. So far behind.
That's okay.
I
I'm gonna
could have
get my-
cut, I could have had things cut out ahead of time, but I didn't know what to cut.
It's all right. We're not in a rush.
Okay, but I feel like I'm rushing.
Well, don't rush.
Okay.
I'll just sit here and drink my tea. And if I run out of tea, I have my water bottle.
There you go.
Oh, that's cute.
So not only do we have this big long list of stuff that's not available from the annual catalog, the stuff that demonstrators can pre-order from the new catalog, just about everything is back ordered now.
Mm,
Wow.
already? That seems,
Yes.
that seems silly.
Well, that's because of China not shipping anything.
Oh,
And some of the stuff is manufactured in the States, but they still have to get their supplies and stuff from other places.
Glenda, do you want us to put the striped piece on the green?
I was just going to say you can put your stripy piece on the top of your green card.
Okay.
Green card, yeah.
Okay, we're talking about importing, right?
well, I sure hope they don't open up the borders from the United States anytime soon.
Oh, me neither.
No.
Because those people are not as conscious of it as we are.
I lost my card.
I think it's gonna go that way.
This would have been an interesting card to just give it to us and see what we do with it.
Yes,
I've been really enjoying those mystery cards.
have you?
Yeah.
Well, I always threatened I was going to do it at some point, and there you go.
Of course, I don't always have everything, so it's like, okay, that's what the stamp set looks like. This is what the pieces look like. What will fit on here that I have?
Yep, stretches your memory of what you got in your craft room.
Oh, yeah.
They're also called fill in the blank cards. Okay, so when
Oh.
everybody gets to this point, let me know.
I'm there.
I'm there.
That's
Glenda,
two. Yes.
I seem to have unless I use the wrong piece, I seem to have a lot of extra green around this.
Hang
A
on, I
lot-
gotta, hang on. Okay, can you show me your green without the white in front of it? Can you turn it around? So I can know the part that's,
I don't know what you want me to show you.
but it's not a card base. It should look like this.
Is the fold in the wrong spot?
No, hold it up again, Penny.
Hang on, I'll turn my screen sideways and then you'll be able to see it better.
Yes, so this part, the short
Yeah.
part is where you're putting it on.
Yes,
Okay, so
when I
is
do that, let
is
me
that-
just show you. Here, look how much space I have
Yes,
around the
but wait, I
outside.
want to ask you,
Okay,
that part that's cut, is it cut to 3.5 inches? This part should be 3.5 inches long.
hang on, getting there.
I'm hanging.
No, it's 3 3/4.
Okay, can you cut 1/4 of an inch off of it then, please? My apologies.
I will do that.
And can you guys see mine? Do you see an issue?
You've got a hole.
Is something up?
One's one way and one's
Yeah.
the other way.
Yeah,
What happened?
I got one upside down.
Oops. Yeah, that's a better fit. No, it's still too big. I need to take off more.
There we are. Okay, Janet's caught up. Donna, are you done?
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Carmen,
Yes,
Valerie,
I'm done.
Marg,
nearly there.
okay. Yes, I can show you what the inside looks like, Janet.
oh, cool.
And the envelope.
So we glue the little flappy thing down.
No.
Okay.
Glue your pieces onto your flappy thing, get all of this done. And then when
Right.
we're done, then we'll assemble it together.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm just putting my squares on my flaps.
Okay, so this little flappy piece goes on the back
Ah,
like this. Now, this part flips up and it goes here. You may have to play with the folds a bit so your card doesn't buckle. See how mine's buckling? It, or just take a thin slice off one side of your card.
You did a great job on cutting it out this one.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
There, that's better. But now I have to move this. There we are. Okay.
That's better.
When you put it on, make sure your words are the right way up. And it goes right to the bottom of the green part. Okay, now this piece goes on here. So you're going to put adhesive only on the top part. So if you stick it where you would like it and open it up like this, you can put a little pencil mark there. So you know to put your adhesive above that pencil mark. The only problem with having my window open is that it blows all the pollen in here.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh yeah, could it be any crookeder? There we are. Done. Except for the pearls. I gave you guys pearls, right?
Nope.
No,
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 Ah,
It's all right.
okay, I won't put them on then.
back.
Where were you gonna
Pardon?
put them? I got lots of pearls.
Oh, these
Yeah.
are the metallic ones. I put 3 down here, but
Oh,
they're
oh.
not really necessary.
I've got them.
nice.
If you have them, if you don't use them. And if you want them, let me know and I will get some to you. I'll email them to you.
Funny.
So we're impatiently waiting for our grandbaby to be born.
And when will that be?
Her due date is the 21st of June. But she's already made it 3 weeks past the point where she had Blake. So things are looking good,
Oh,
but she's sick every day. Every single
Oh.
day she pukes.
Oh, no.
that's no good.
So she didn't with Blake and she is with this one. So what does that tell you?
Girl.
I'm not allowed to officially tell you, but you can guess.
Wow.
That'll be it
That'd be nice.
for your family.
Yeah, that's the first pink one in a long time.
Mm.
It's a girl, Janet. Yep.
Do you have any what if names picked out yet?
I have not asked.
Yay.
When you have daughter-in-laws, you kind of pick and choose your questions. He's done.
I like the pearls on this.
Thanks.
Yeah, they look really nice.
Yeah, they do. Lovely.
wonder if I have any that you've given me over the years.
Well, if you don't, and you have the regular pearls, just put them on and use a brown Sharpie or a brown blends or something and color them. It works.
That just adds to it. That's very nice. I
And
just
if you don't have the metallic
pearl.
pearls, you need to order them.
There we go.
Yeah, I think the issue with my card was that it was scored and folded in the wrong place.
Oh, no.
Because when I went to put the white part in, it doesn't fit. The white
well-
part was too big.
Is your card all together? Because I can drop you off another base.
It's very nice just as it is.
I'm sorry.
That's
You're the
all right.
special one. You're the special one. You got the zinger today.
Exactly. There we go.
I know what I like about this card, because it's different, it actually sits up very nicely.
Yes, it
Uh-huh.
does.
It is.
Yeah.
big.
Good.
There's my brother-in-law's birthday card in October.
Yay!
It is very much a male card, isn't it?
It is very
Yep.
much a mail card.
Could be, yeah.
Or farewell to Nova Scotia.
Right.
Oh, now that song's going to be going through my head. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My
Nova
little
Scotia.
girl, she's a handicapped girl that's in the sailing club in Vancouver, so I think she'd really appreciate it.
Nice.
Maybe I take a picture of it, copy it. No.
Looking at your two cards, the one on the left looks browner. The
There's more sponging on it.
did you do extra sponging on the designer paper as well? Because it
Yeah.
looks browner. Okay.
Yeah, I have my sponging invading quite a ways on that
Right.
one. And on this one, it's not.
Right. Okay.
Ooh.
You're welcome, Janet. I'm glad you like it.
Our cat's at the vet's today getting his teeth. Probably some of them extracted.
Oh, dear.
So we're gonna have a very unhappy kitty cat when he comes home.
Oh,
He was already unhappy this morning because he had to fast.
oh.
That's hard to explain to a cat. Sorry, you can't eat anything from 8 o'clock the night before. Don't even beg.
Wow. He must
Yeah,
have
no.
figured his throat's been cut or something.
No kidding. Yeah, I wasn't very happy.
Where did you put those pearls again? Oh, sorry, you put it away.
Oh, that's okay. Hang on. They're right here. Pardon me. I'm just trying to stay organized today so I don't lose anything.
Mhm. Don't blame you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
Doing
That's a lot
just
of
a-
dice.
Pardon?
See, that's a lot of dies in that set, in this set.
It is.
And there's a lot of little finicky ones.
I
And
always
just-
forget to count the long rope and I panic.
Oh,
Oh. I've seen cards made out of this one with that 6-foot distance thing, you know, with the little
Oh.
meerkats on each side.
Okay.
oh.
Cool.
Okay, so when you're ready, let me know.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Janet, are you done? Okay, so for this one, we need Night of Navy, soft suede, and seaside spray.
What would you suggest as an alternative to Seaside Spray? Balmy Blue?
Where am I using it? I don't even see where I used it.
Around the edges? Of
No,
the
I
white
didn't,
piece?
I didn't sponge
No.
any of this.
Okay.
So yeah, just ignore seaside spray because I don't know where it goes. Who knows? If that's the least of my worries today, I'm happy. Okay, envelope, card base, inside piece, designer paper, whisper white, seaside spray, whisper white, soft suede, whisper white, and twine.
And
Come on.
gems.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. And the trinket. Now, why did I give you so much of this?
Because you're trying to get rid of it.
Yay! So you actually only need about 2 inches of it.
Oh,
So it ties, you can either tie it around your anchor if you haven't, I think I gave you an anchor and a wheel, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this one, all I did was let me cut it off and then I'll show you what I did. You need about 2 inches. You need to tie a knot in it. Not right in the center. You want it kind of over to one side a bit. And then the side that's longer, stick through the anchor. And then use a glue dot to hold it there so that you have the knot on the front. Because if you tie it right around the anchor and try to put it on your card, then it goes a little bit thicker than if you do this way. So that's how I did mine. It's up to you how you do yours. And then the rest of that twine, make it your own. So one thing I did not do for you was the embossing. Can you see the embossing there? There. I use swirls and curls, but if you don't have that, you can use any kind, or you can just leave it. So I took my seaside spray piece and ripped the top off. And it's too long, but that's okay. It's better to be too long than too short. And then it goes onto your whisper white right down at the very bottom.
Is that the embossed whisper white piece?
Did I emboss it for you already?
No, no,
No,
that's,
Oh, yeah, it's this piece.
we emboss that?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
You put the blue on first, then we're going to emboss them both together.
Okay, I get it.
So it should look like this and be too big. So then just take your scissors and cut that off. And then you can just leave it like that if you want, or you can I chose swirls and curls because it looks a lot like waves. Man, Janet, you did inside an envelope as well. Man, I'm impressed.
Excuse me.
A lot of banging going.
Those big shots are getting a workout.
Okay.
Okay. We done?
No,
Wait.
Okay.
okay. Done.
Anybody not done?
Done.
Okay. You
Yes.
can
See, I
stick
just-
your big piece of designer paper onto your your Seaside spray card base. Make sure the writing's the right way up.
Uh-oh.
Mine was never right in the first place.
No, there's no way. Well, it would have to go.
No,
Why?
mine's going sideways.
Yeah,
Mine
so
too.
Not a
Yeah.
big deal.
So west is where south should be and east is where north
Oh.
should be.
That's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's all right. It's not supposed to be a compass. Not a real
Who's the
compass.
license?
Would have been nice if I'd have cut them properly though. And that one goes on there like that. Please tell me your sailboats are all in the right direction.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they're fine.
Holy Aunt Jemima. This doing things virtually is not good because if I have issues and you're here, I can fix them.
Hmm.
And then your embossed piece goes on top of that.
Oh, these ones that are crooked, I'm really good at them.
like that. Put that to the side for now.
What am I cutting out? I find it really hard to put that embossed piece on straight when there's a crooked piece underneath.
That's
Really
your
messing with
OCD
me.
coming out.
Is that supposed to be straight?
What, the white piece?
Yep.
Yeah, well, no, mine is straight. Does not matter how yours is. Because it's your card.
I put it off center a little.
So now we're going to stamp the big sailboat in Night of Navy on that big piece of white.
Night of Navy.
And a little sailboat in Night of Navy on that piece of white. And on the little piece is where your sentiment goes. In Night of Navy. Then soft suede for the anchor. And then the inside is also the anchor and the envelope. If I'm going too fast, make sure you tell me to slow down.
The sentiment is in Night of Navy also?
Yes, on the little piece, the little white piece.
Like
Quite a
that.
big piece. And the anchors in the soft suede?
Yes.
Oh, there's the anchor.
Did you do your envelope and inside with the anchor in Night of Navy or soft
Soft
suede?
suede. Soft suede.
Okay, thank you.
It's a good thing we're getting a new magnetic plate. I'm just about out of washi tape.
Hmm.
Okay, then you can cut all said pieces out. Whoops. Okay. And they cut the wheel out of that piece of soft suede.
Okay.
And while you do that, I'll be right back.
I'll be back.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Hit my camera. It's very close to my head.
How many
And are
lights?
the sailboats popped?
The sailboats are popped and the sentiment is popped and the anchor you can pop on this side, but it's flat on top of the blue.
Okay. Weird.
Yes, I am.
At least you own up to it, Glenda.
I do so. But
Somehow
on my
when I
planet, I'm perfectly normal.
removed one of my dimensionals, I got two of them at the same time and then they stuck to each other.
Oh dear.
So I got a double thick dimensional, which was kind of strange. And of course it was stuck forever.
Well, the other side of the liners for the dimensionals, if
Uh-huh.
they get on a dimensional, it's like concrete. They never let go.
I know. Yeah.
So if you guys thought about what you want to concentrate next month on, do we want to do a bundle again or?
Bundles are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Any ideas?
So we should probably not venture out and do anything new, but stick with,
Well, yeah, you won't have time to get the new stuff in. We'll do new in July.
exactly, yeah.
It was something that's carried over from the last catalog.
Okay, I'll get my book out and we'll have a look.
I can't believe I did that.
Uh-oh.
I stamped the lighthouse to the big sailboat.
Oh,
I got another lighthouse.
Okay.
Okay.
oops.
And thank God I got lots of Worcester white. Days I shouldn't be let out of the house.
But you're not out of the
But
house.
you're in
in
your
the house.
Oh, yeah. It's a large sailboat. Large sailboat. What do I do with it?
Now you have an extra lighthouse to use somewhere.
Yep.
They're not mistakes, they're happy accidents.
Yeah,
Artistic license.
and we're doing that in Night of Navy.
Yep. Everybody's allowed to do it their own way.
Hmm.
Took me a very long time when I started classes to allow people to do that.
It's a good thing you got that out of your system before you met me.
Yeah, really.
You're a rebel.
I am. Most of that just occurs because of happy little accidents.
Yeah.
I like happy little accidents. That's how I got to swim in Halong Bay in Vietnam.
Oh.
Because you're
Oh.
not allowed to swim in Halong Bay in Vietnam because too many
And-
visitors have died there. They've drowned,
Okay.
so they stopped the swimming.
And you got to swim because you fell in?
I fell out of a kayak. Okay, we
Yeah.
sunk the kayak.
Okay.
Me and kayaks and canoes are not a good combination.
At least you live to tell about it. That's the
Yes,
good part.
I did. Had the best swim. It was nice and warm, sunny.
And then they arrested you?
No, you're allowed to swim if you have a happy accident.
Okay.
But the guy that was our tour guide, he was freaking out because I was in the water. I looked at him and I said, "Hey, man, I float like a top and you've got a life jacket on me. I could be in here for 2 weeks and be fine. Just get back in." I said, "I'm not getting back in that death trap." There we are. So now if you want your ribbon to stay where it is, just stick a little glue dot in behind there like that. And it will stay down.
Good idea.
I think I need to do that because that one is being annoying.
So did you put the wheel on with glue?
Well, I used glue, yes. There we are. It's behaving itself now.
What about the metal one? Did you
Glue dot.
glue dot? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the saying?
The saying is popped.
Okay.
All right. Catalog. Bundles. Uh-oh. I have to do this off to the side because I'm not allowed to show it to you. So I'll write out a list of the bundles that are carrying over. As soon as I find a piece of paper to write on that I'm not going to lose. My notebook goes this way. All right. June Club bundle. All right.
That's nice. I like that. I like the cluster of little bits in the corner.
Whoops, I'm showing you the catalog.
Oh.
Okay, that's new. That's new. That's new. That's new. That's new. New.
Okay.
There's a bundle coming called Hippo Happiness.
Oh, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Now, where did that go?
How did you attach that metal
With
anchor?
a glue dot.
Only a hippopotamus will do.
You got your Christmas card, Penny.
Yeah, clearly.
I like the goats.
Yes, the goats are cute.
Oh, you guys are talking about stuff the rest of us have no way of knowing.
That's right. We
about.
are.
Cut it out.
Nice to tease. I never teased that when I was in school. I can tease now.
I'm always so proud when I've used up all the pieces in the card. It's like,
I hear you.
We're not wanting a Christmas card, right?
No.
no,
I was just singing that
Soon, too soon.
hippopotamus song.
The small sailboat, that's not popped up, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, the small one is too? Okay.
Yes.
That's a heavy card.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's more.
Something else I found on YouTube the other day that I was quite thrilled to find. There's a program that when I'm in England visiting with Jen and Dan that I like to watch. It's called Pointless. It's a game show. And I found it on YouTube. So now I'm going through all the episodes and watching
Nice.
them. Yeah, I'm so excited that I could watch them. Okay, let's count these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay!
Okay, that's the die ones. Then there's the punch
This-
one too.
Does anybody need any more magnetic sheets?
Always.
I have a whole bunch still.
Where did you get them?
Well, they're those magnetic sheets that I gave to Glenda. They're not as sturdy as the ones you buy in the store, but they're the ones they use for the Bulldogs magnetic schedules.
Oh,
They ended up with a whole bunch left over.
what sizing are they?
Oh, hang on.
Whoops. Janet says
But they're a
card.
bit wobbly, so Glenda suggested putting
Cardboard.
piece of cardboard behind. So
Yeah,
you see, they were the schedules.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have that, you need, it's the perfect width, and then you just cut a bit off the top.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I still have a box full. They didn't give them out very well.
Yeah. At some point, I'll get some from you.
Okay, well,
I
I
buy-
can bring a few to Glenda's house for club meetings. That's what I did before. And she said, no
Okay.
more, I don't want any more.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
12.
Now I have to put everything away carefully.
Just make sure your dies are all there first.
Yeah, well, you know, you're grabbing stuff and flinging stuff around and.
Very good.
Okay,
The printers to open up soon so I can get my cardstock cut the size.
Oh. Yeah. Who does them for you?
Hool printers,
Oh, yeah, Dennis.
guess-
Yeah.
the base is cut and then I get the inside. And I'm down to my last few.
Oh. And he's not there?
Oh, he may be, but I'm not going out and I don't feel that's an essential thing to.
Ah. I'm afraid John and I have been out and about quite regularly. With appropriate social distancing, of course. I did see something on Facebook. Was it Facebook? Where somebody's car caught on fire because they had hand sanitizer in the glove box
Oh, no.
Gosh.
and it got too hot and it ignited.
Like local or somewhere tropical?
Oh, no, it was, I don't know, some random place, probably in the United States.
Mhm.
So I do have some in my glove box, which I might think again about leaving there.
mine has been in my car for about 5 years, so don't worry
Oh.
about it.
Okay, so it's not going to imminently,
No,
okay,
I always carry sanitizer. It isn't
Right.
just recently that I've been sanitizing when I leave a store.
Well, I've only just recently started sanitizing immediately upon leaving the store, but I've always washed my hands the moment I get in the house. But, well, I'm finished. Thank you.
Yes.
What did I forget?
Thank you.
Okay, now we have to decide what for next month.
Right.
So there's 4 die bundles and 1 punch bundle that's moving forward to the new catalog at 10% off.
Oh,
So those ones are Mountain Air, Painted Poppies, Poppy Moments, So Sentimental, and Timeless Tulips with the punch. But then there's a whole bunch of other ones that are going to be in the new catalog. So they're still available now for 10% off, but they won't be 10% off in the new catalog.
we've done well, I don't know about everyone else, but I think we've done a lot with poppies.
So can you see the list?
Okay.
I
So
absolutely
these
hate the
ones-
tulips.
Pardon?
I hate the tulips.
You hate the
I
tulips.
hate them. Oh,
I don't like the Mountain Air one. All
Well,
dressed
that's
up
my
though.
Favorite now.
That one, this one, this one.
All
Well,
dressed up could be fun.
what's all dressed up? Is that
Oh.
the men's one?
Yeah, it's the one with the lipstick and the perfume and
Oh, the
stuff.
ladies with lipstick
Yeah.
and stuff. Oh, okay.
What
And the
is
heels. And
Yeah.
There's one with Doc, is that,
That's by the dock. That's the one with the boat in the dock and the jumping frog.
I like that one. Actually, I like most of them, so.
Okay, I can show you them because this is the existing catalog.
Right.
Okay? All right. So this is by the dock.
Like that.
Oh,
that would be nice because Father's Day is coming up.
And
Get the whole-
then that's the all dressed up or dressed to impress.
dressed to
one.
impress, yeah.
By the dock. Okay.
Then there's the garage one. It's carrying on. In the woods, in the tropics, magnolia, nature's roots, and nature's thoughts.
What were those last two? Nature's, what were those?
Nature's roots. Nature's, oops, wrong catalog. I almost showed you. Ah! I'm gonna get into trouble one of these days.
We'll never tell.
Oh.
As it
But
goes
what are
on
the-
YouTube. Yeah, we'll never tell.
We'll never tell. There's just only like 6 billion people that are gonna see it, right? Like there's gonna be that many. Okay, this is nature's root or rooted in nature.
Oh,
It's an old one. It's
Yeah.
not available in a 10% bundle anymore, but they are going forward into the new catalog. And
And
the
that guy?
nature's thoughts, that one is in here somewhere. Let me just get it easier because I don't know where it is.
are you, is it next month that you're suggesting we could get together in small groups, or is it the month
Yes.
after?
Positive thoughts.
Positive thoughts, yeah. And the dies are called nature's thoughts. Yeah, next month, if we're allowed to have groups under 10, if they open it up. So we'll have two sessions so we can still social distance. And if you don't feel comfortable coming, then you can stay home and do it through Zoom like we're doing now.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna have to take a conference call here, so I'm just, Linda, just tell me what to buy and I'll get it.
Well, maybe
How
you
about-
could.
I'll
sorry.
email you the list of what
Yes,
the
please.
choices are and everybody could show me or email me back. Then I could let you know well in advance what we're going to do.
That's a
won?
good decision.
Be good.
All right,
That
sounds
work?
good. Thank
Does that
you.
work for you
Bye.
too, Janet? If you're still there. Thanks for
Okay,
joining,
thank
Donna.
you. Everybody,
Thanks,
take
guys.
care.
Bye.
Bye. Janet, are you still there? Whatever they wish needs to be hostess choice. Oh, hostess, that would be Marg.
That
Your
would be me.
next month. Isn't that your month, next month?
Yes, it is.
And what would your preference be?
Well, I do like the dress to impress.
Yes. Okay.
love it.
I think it's so cute.
Carmen? Okay, you can email me and let me know. I'll send out, still send out the email.
I
And
like
we'll
by the
see.
dock.
Pardon?
By the dock, I think I would.
We could do 2 of one and 1 of another or something. The only issue is the stamping. So those that don't have the stamp sets would just have to come here and do their stamping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send out an email.
Okay.
Janet is good with whatever. So just let me know what your choices are. I'll do like tell me 1, 2, 3, what your 3 choices are. We'll go with couple or
Okay.
something. We'll figure something out.
All right.
I just wanted to know well in advance in case somebody wanted to order anything to do the cards by then, but
Yeah.
I think we're going to pretty well be able to get together in 2 different groups and do them here. So
Okay.
as long as hubby doesn't get called for his surgery, if he gets a surgery date, then we're going to stay social distance until after his surgery.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sounds like a plan then.
Yeah.
I'm going to, Janet Laughlin says, thanks. You're welcome. Going to leave. That one is gone. So now you're only stuck with my face. There we go. I didn't have my face. All right. Any other questions? Anything you want to talk about?
I
Oh,
have a
let me
question.
stop.
I have
Let
a
me
demonstrator
stop.
question.
Okay, let's